It's 2025 and silver price is still under $30 an ounce. We're going to talk a little bit about how silver performed last year compared to gold and some other things, but mostly I want to focus on where silver is headed in 2025. Let's get into it.
So I went down to the water and found my fate, because I don't wanna be stuck in the good old days. That's when you say, I swear you ain't seen nothing yet.
The new cross and flag gold bars, exclusively at sdbullion.com. Thank you so much for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, January 3rd. We can see silver price sitting at $29.79. It is still stubbornly below that $30 an ounce. Let's take a quick look at gold. Gold sitting at $2,650 an ounce. Gold still near record highs. If we take a look at gold's historical annual data, you can see it finished 2024 above $2,600 an ounce. It had over a 27% gain for the year. This is a record, the highest yearly close gold has ever had. And in fact, it was only the second year that gold was able to close above $2,000 an ounce. If we take a look at silver's historical annual data, you could see silver did not break any records last year. In fact, it finished the year off at $28.87, up 21.36%. It certainly beat out holding cash and many other assets, but it did not beat gold. Now, silver, this was the fourth highest yearly close it's ever had. And in fact, the yearly high of $34.75, this was the fourth highest yearly high silver has ever had as well. So silver not shattering any records last year, but does it have something in store for 2025? I was able to find an article with a list of different banks and their silver price targets for 2025. So the first one here, Citigroup, is predicting $40 silver. JP Morgan, the biggest bank in the world, a little bit more reserved, $36 an ounce. Saxo Bank, $40. World Bank is predicting a 7% rise, so a little bit less than the other ones. And then I don't know what this priceprediction.net is, but they're predicting $47.48. So they're the most bullish for next year, but these predictions are kind of all over the place. However, when it comes to gold, most of the banks are predicting the exact same thing. Look at this. Citibank is predicting $3,000 gold this year. Bank of America, $3,000. Commonwealth Bank, $3,000. Goldman Sachs, $3,000. World Gold Council, $3,000. They are all in agreement. They think gold is going to go up another $350 this year. Now their time frames are a little bit different, and their predictions for last year were a little bit different as well. Citibank had the lowest prediction for last year. Gold definitely blew that out of the water. Then was Bank of America. Commonwealth Bank, very close. Goldman Sachs, very close for 2024. So we'll have to see what happens next year, but if these banks are right, gold's going up, silver is going up as well. Our friends over at Scottsdale Mint put out this article yesterday, silver to surge 40%. UBS predicts massive price jump in 2025. Union Bank of Switzerland's recent report on silver markets for 2025 projects a bullish outlook for the metal, forecasting prices to rise to $36 to $38 per ounce by the end of the year. Their optimism stems from expectations of lower U.S. yields, improved global industrial activity, and a rebound in investor confidence. They also provide levels at which they would be buyers for their book if a dip presents itself. Here, UBS talks about the two key drivers that they think are going to push silver higher. The first is lower U.S. yields and a softer dollar. They say declining yields and a softer dollar provide a direct tailwind for silver, reducing its opportunity cost and making it more attractive to global investors. UBS identifies declining U.S. yields as a critical factor supporting silver prices. The report projects at least 2 rate cuts by the Federal Reserve in 2025, which should lower opportunity cost for holding non-yielding assets like silver. Additionally, a weaker dollar would enhance the metal's appeal in non-dollar denominated markets. So they are predicting 2 rate cuts for 2025. Let's see what CME Group is predicting. This is the first time I've looked at their target rate probabilities in 2025, and I was actually surprised at what I saw. So for the upcoming meeting on January 29th, they're predicting rates are going to remain where they are. They're not going to go down. In March, they're saying that rates are probably going to stay the same as well. But then in May, we're probably going to see our first rate cut of the year, 46.2% chance that rates will go down by 25 basis points. Then we fast forward to December. Look at this, 32.8% chance that rates will remain at that level. So just 1 rate cut for the year, and that's it. Hold on, let's get out the calculator here. So 32.8, we're going to add that to the 13.4%. That's the chance that rates don't go down at all. 46.2% chance that rates are going to just stay where they are or go down once. So they're saying it's a little bit more likely that we're going to see 2 rate cuts for 2025, but it's kind of on the edge. So I don't know if we're going to see 2 or just 1 rate cut in 2025, but either way, we're probably going to see lower U.S. yields, and I do agree that the dollar is going to weaken next year. Okay, what is their second driver here? Improved global industrial activity. The delta in industrial silver demand is not the primary driver. Rather, it is the broader recovery in manufacturing and risk sentiment that will lift prices. Silver benefits from its use in industrial applications, particularly in developed markets. While industrial silver demand remains robust, UBS argues that stronger investor confidence rather than incremental industrial demand will likely drive prices higher in 2025. Is there going to be a higher demand for silver in industry this year compared to last year and, well, all previous years? Probably, but they're not saying that'll be the driver. They're saying that it's the investor confidence that will be the driver for silver price. I certainly could see that being the case. You can see here where they think silver is headed throughout the year. So starting off around 30 by March, they're expecting silver to go to 33, June $36, and then September through the end of the year $38 an ounce. So this is pretty bullish. One thing that they don't mention in the article is cryptocurrencies. In fact, they don't even bring them up once, but I do want to point out that last year, for the first time ever, a cryptocurrency passed up silver for the top assets by market cap. That was Bitcoin. Bitcoin now ranked 7 on this list here. You can see silver all the way down in 9th place, only $1.698 trillion in market cap. Bitcoin now at 1.940. These all pale in comparison to gold, 17.833 trillion in market cap. And the total market cap for all of the assets is around 112 trillion. So gold takes up well over 10% of that. Look, here's the thing. I think we can all agree that if cryptocurrencies did not exist, gold and silver prices would be much higher than they are. But they do exist. So gold and silver have to compete with these other alternative assets. And Bitcoin is definitely stealing some of the thunder. Will that continue this year? I simply don't know. But for myself, I don't like to play the crypto casino. I prefer wealth that I can actually hold in my hand. All in all, gold and silver both had a great year last year, and I'm very, very excited and optimistic for 2025. I want to know all of your predictions for both gold and silver down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.